Jakubczak. That's it. That's the video. It's Saturday night. I'm out of here. That's all I need to say. See ya! Wow. You have to get up, do what they do. But that was insane. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Come on! I make go records, baby. I'm liking this. I'm back, baby. Hello and welcome to another episode of Hawks Recap. My name is Clay. Thank you for tuning in. Blackhawks just finished up their 49th game of the season, finishing up their little Canadian road trip with a victory over the Toronto Maple Leafs by a score of not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6-2. Now, the 6 goals that the Hawks scored in this one wasn't really that much of a surprise. These two teams, the last couple years, every time they've faced each other, have really put on some high scoring displays. Not a whole lot of defense in those games. So for a team to get 6 goals, it's not really a surprise. The real surprise was the fact that the Blackhawks defense, which has struggled in recent years, including this year, held the Maple Leafs' potent offense to just 2 goals. Now that was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Now the Blackhawks got some good news before tonight's game. They found out that Brandon Saad would be returning to the lineup after missing about a month due to an ankle injury, and he really couldn't have come back at a better time. The Blackhawks are on a bit of an upswing right now in a season that has very much been a roller coaster, and it still could be more of a roller coaster, but right now they're at one of those high points. They're playing well, they got confidence, morale is high, and to get a guy like Brandon Saad back right now and make an immediate impact too, like that's got to push it even higher. And with Strome coming back soonish, like guys, some key guys are starting to come back. Things are kind of lining up right now, play-wise and personnel-wise, for this team to possibly make a run in this second half. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So let's dial it back. Let's talk about this game. Now, the last time these two teams played earlier this year, the Blackhawks jumped out to a 4-1 lead in the first period. They'd end up winning the game 5-4. The Hawks would have the same strategy in this game, jumping out to an early lead thanks to a goal in the very first minute in the very first shift. 21 seconds into the game, Blackhawks in the offensive zone with the puck, getting shots on Anderson. Another shot from the point from Connor Murphy. Gets redirected by Jakubczak, but it goes wide, but it goes at an angle that it hits the end boards and comes to the other side of the net. Anderson is a little bit late coming over, and Kajula is right there to pick up the puck and bank it off Anderson as he's sliding over, and it goes into the back of the net, and the Hawks are off and running with a 1-0 lead. Speaking of guys coming back from injury recently, Drake Kajula back in the lineup for a couple games now after missing a while due to concussion symptoms, and it's been so nice having him back in the lineup. He just does so many good things, dirty work stuff, things that just don't show up on the scoreboard, but he has the talent too to put the puck in the back of the net, and we saw it here. We saw it last game. Now last game I said that there was no in between with Drake, in the fact that he either just completely misses the net or he just absolutely snipes it. Well, banking it off a goalie is kind of one of those in-between ones, but I'm still going to mark that as one of those kind of outliers in the data set. So the Hawks are up 1-0, but they would find a way to increase that lead 5.5 minutes into the first period. Jonathan Toews would get the puck in the neutral zone. He would just blow by the defender wide, cut in, and just put it 5-hole past Anderson. Yes, one of those signature Jonathan Toews 5-hole goals. The Blackhawks are up 2-0 early in this game. But the Hawks would not be done in that first period. 11 minutes in to the first frame, the Hawks would increase their lead again thanks to one of those, what's the word I'm looking for? Terabad Toronto turnovers in the neutral zone. It leads to a Hawks chance the other way. Brandon Saad with the puck on the right-hand side, takes it in to about the dot, and he just unleashes a snipe past Anderson far side. Welcome back, Brandon Saad. What a snipe. And the Hawks are up 3-0, and that's how this game would go into the second period. Now, 3-goal leads are nice, but the Blackhawks have had these before, and we should be well aware by now that They are not safe, especially when they're also playing the Toronto Maple Leafs in games that, well, are pretty high scoring typically. We should know that a 3-goal lead is not safe, especially when the Maple Leafs are starting off the second period with a power play, and they have a pretty good power play, despite how good the Blackhawks penalty kill has been recently. You should know, with the Maple Leafs power play, that this 3-goal lead is not safe. And well, 25 seconds into the second period, the Maple Leafs would capitalize on their power play. William Nylander with a snipe past Crawford, and it's all of a sudden a 3-1 game, and oh boy, strap yourselves in. This could be one of those butt clenchers. Oh, but what's this? It seems like the Blackhawks have a little bit of a rebuttal. A little over 3 minutes into the second period. Blackhawks on the rush. Jonathan Toews with a shot. It gets deflected high and wide, goes into the corner. Kubalik gets it. He throws it back around the net to Toews. He gets it behind the net, and he wraps around and finds a way to put the puck 5-hole past Anderson on the wraparound. And the Hawks now have a 4-1 lead. All right. Now, Toronto would get another power play shortly thereafter, but the Hawks PK unit would come up large and kill it off. And if you thought the Blackhawks were done scoring with 4 goals, you were wrong. Because Dominic Kubalik was just getting started. Just past the halfway mark in this game, Blackhawks with the puck in the defensive zone. Cuckoo with a lovely stretch pass up to Jonathan Toews, who starts a bit of a rush into the offensive zone. He gets the puck over to Kubalik, who has some room to roam free. And not only does he roam free, but he snipes one short side past Anderson to make this a 5-1 game. Surely the Hawks could not blow a 4-goal lead. Of course, I should not have spoken so soon. 5 minutes after that, the Maple Leafs would score again. Kerfoot with the goal to make it a 3-goal lead once again. And, well, we've had 3-goal third-period leads before, and we've blown them multiple times before. Please don't be another one of those games. Thankfully, we wouldn't have to worry about it because Blackhawks, a little over 2 minutes left to go in the second period, have the puck going into the offensive zone. Jonathan Toews with it. Kept wide by the defenseman on the right-hand boards. He just throws it towards the front of the net. It's like 2.5 feet off the ice. Kubalik just takes a whack at it, deflects off into the... What? The back of the net? Dominic Kubalik with his 20th goal of the year, his 9th goal in 7 games. Making like Christian Yelich out there. Look, I'm a Brewers fan. It's my video. I'm making that comparison. You're going to just have to deal with it. Kubalik, I said was like going to be a 20-25 goal scorer. With the way he's playing right now and 30-plus games left in the year, he could get to 30 goals for a 5th rounder? What? Now, granted, the reason why he was only worth a 5th rounder was because he refused to sign with the Kings, and the Kings were kind of desperate to get rid of him. But still, any team could have swooped in and got him for cheap. Got him for that 5th rounder. The fact that the Hawks were the ones that won that sweepstakes, I mean, that's just fantastic. So the Hawks go into the third period with a 6-2 lead. I mean, you can't blow a third period 3-goal lead if you have a 4-goal third period lead. And really, the fact that the Hawks kind of made this third period very anticlimactic is quite the testament to how they played. Like, the third period was pretty just kind of melodramatic. Like, with the games these two teams have played recently, you expected the Leafs to really come hard in that third period to try and make something out of this game, but they didn't. The Hawks stoned them. Corey Crawford stoned them. And the Hawks win by 4 goals. That's just, in the short history, last couple of years between these two teams, it's pretty unprecedented. So the Hawks have now won 4 straight games. They swept their little 3-game Canadian road trip, won the Ottawa-Montreal back-to-back, beat Toronto, and now they have a chance to finish off this back-to-back at home against the divisional rival Winnipeg Jets with Robin Lehner in net and with a chance for Patrick Kane to get his 1,000th point in front of home fans. What a moment that would be to get that and a 5th straight victory. As far as I'm concerned, let Chelsea Dagger ring. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.